Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm doing Madam Glam today. They've sent me two lots of different colours. They've sent me the November collection. So we've got 5 November collection here in the box. And then we've also got these special ones that are scented. So we've got Eucalyptus Breeze. We've got Rosemary Embrace. We've got Spiced Cinnamon. And we've got Sweet Chamomile. And they told me that they're scented, but once you paint them on and it's cured, the scent goes. Then we've got the November collection. So I've chosen these colours. Scorpio Season. These look really, really nice. Autumnal coming on to Christmas. Purple Era. Milky Way. Astral Projection. And Divine Glam. So I've got set up and I've got the nails on the stand. So we're just going to dive straight in and see what they're like with the first coat. So the first one is Scorpio Season. These look very rich colours, very beautiful. I've done them on a long nail because I want to do half of it top coat shiny and half matte so you can see the difference. So I'm just going to go straight in. And on first glance it looks like it's just needing the one coat. It's a beautiful colour. There we go, that's the first coat and probably doesn't need a second coat. So that's Scorpio Season. The next one is Purple Era. These are very pigmented. They're going on really smoothly. And again, one coat. We'll see what the light ones have been in the lamp, but I think one coat's plenty. Okay, the next one is Astral Projection. Very pigmented and one coat. Divine Glam. This is a beautiful, beautiful sort of chocolatey rich colour. One second. Sorry, just needed to pick that up. I was getting the wrong angle. I'm just painting all the way down. These are all going to be one coat. And then lastly, I chose Milky Way. Now this has a greenish label, but the top looks grey, so this is intriguing me. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I would say, I mean maybe in different lights, but I would say this was more leaning towards a grey than a green. And I would also say 2 coats. Or maybe not. We'll see what it's like in the lamp, but I was saying 2 coats, but now I'm straightening it all out. Maybe 1. Okay, so I'll pop those all in the lamp. They're beautiful, rich colours. Right, these are out of the lamp, and as I thought, 1 coat is plenty because they're such pigmented colours. They're beautiful. Perfect for this time of year. Right, I'm going to go over them now with the top coat, and then I'll be able to show you what they're like top coated with the normal no wipe top coat, and then I'll do half of them down the bottom in matte so you can see the difference. Right, I've done the no wipe top coat. Just look at the gloss on that, that's beautiful. Beautiful colours, they really are. So now I'm going to go over with the matte top coat just on the bottom half so you can see the difference. So here they are with the bottom in matte top coat. So this one was the Milky Way, and like I said, it had a green label, has a green label, but I would say it's sort of a greyish colour, a very, very pale grey. So that's the matte down the bottom there. And then you've got this one here, there's the matte down the bottom. That was Scorpio Season. And that one was Purple Era. Highly recommend you buy these. These are so beautiful. Astral Projection. Divine Glam. Now we're going to try the other 4 colours. These are the scented ones. So this is Eucalyptus Breeze. Again, they're looking very pigmented. Beautiful creamy colour. Creamy consistency rather. Oh, this is gorgeous. Okay, as I'm sat here, you can actually smell it. That's so strange. Instead of smelling the polish. And again, 1 coat. That's gorgeous. These colours are amazing. Look at the gloss on that. So that's Eucalyptus Breeze. The next one is Rosemary Embrace. Puppies, don't argue. coat. And that's like just a bit of a deeper grey than the last one that I showed you. Then there's Sweet Chamomile. That's beautiful. Now you can only smell these while you're painting them. Once they're cured, you don't smell the chamomile. Hey, no arguing. And then the last one I'm trying is spiced cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Oops, I've just touched one of the wet nails, so just wipe my fingers. Hold it like that instead. There we go. So this looks like a very rich brown. Like a mahogany, maybe. Hey, stop arguing. There you go, so I'll put those in the lamp for 60 seconds. So these are the scented ones with their top coat on. So once again, spiced cinnamon, 1 coat. Sweet chamomile, 1 coat. Rosemary embrace, 1 coat. And eucalyptus breeze. Again, beautiful and full of colour, really dense, beautiful. Right, so today's design, I'm going to use the November collection, the ones that I've just launched for November. And where we've done the matte coat, I'm just going to line that with some of those strips. These are the strips. If you're into nails, you've probably got these. They're very, very fine. And you just pull it across like that. Lay it over where you've been with a slight bend, a little bit of a curve like that. And then you just cut either side. So you end up with something like this. And then what you do is, because you want to seal everything in at the end, you just lift it up a tiny bit at the edge so it doesn't quite reach the edge, and then you just snip it. So get your scissors. These are slightly curved as well, which help. So you just want to go in a tiny bit and just snip that there. Can you see that? And then when you push it down, there's just a minuscule of space for you to put your top coat on. So I'm going to do that all the way around. So you should end up with something like that. So the polishes are all different colours, and then you've just got the matching black strips, so they're all the same. There you go. Now I've got a gold one of these, again the same width. It's very hard to show you, they're very, very thin. So I'm just going to go underneath the black, again with a slight curve, and a tiny bit of space in between, not too much, just a tiny bit. So I'm going to do that on all of them. So I'll just show you with this one. So you're going in like that. This is the matte section as well, by the way, so that it's sticking out both ends, and then just snipping like that. So I'm going to do that on all. So you end up with something like this, and then again, just lifting up the sides, I'm going to snip all the way around. So then you end up with something like this. So you've got your black line, and then the gold just sort of gives it that little bounce of light. And I'm going to do some gold leaves, so it sort of ties in with that as well. So I'm going on with the purple as the thumbnail. Actually, am I? No, I'm going to go on with this one, the deepest, which is Scorpio season. I'm going to go on with that as my thumbnail, and I'm going to try and get that leaf to go into the corner as best I can, like that, and then just press down. Do you see how that picks up that gold? And just make sure that's all pressed down all the way around. And now that's all pressed down, I'm going to get a different shaped leaf, and it has a little bit of white in it as well, just to bring in different colours. So you'll see what I mean when I pop it down. So I'm going above that black line at an angle, about there. Press that down, and now what you'll see is that that white just sort of brings it across to that. That's really pretty. And then going across there, because that's the thumb, so this is your accent nail. I've got the same leaf here, leaf. So I'm just going to pull that off, if the stalk is willing. There we go. And I'm going to go the opposite way, so it's coming down towards now. About there. Just press that in. Again, that gold nicely picks up there. And this time I'm going to do a different leaf to that one. So there's this one here that's got some white, and it will show up against the white because this is more, it's not a white, it's like a grey white. It's a beautiful colour. So I'm just turn that leaf around actually. There you go. So I'm just going to pop that there above the black line again, and press that down. There we go. Because I'm not quite ready for Christmas nails yet, so I thought I would do some nice autumn/winter. Right, for the next nail, I've got this here, and it has a little white flower at the top, like a pearly white flower, and then some stones. And I thought again that the pearl would bring in that lovely grey colour over to here. So I'm going to get my gems glue. Put a nice blob there. And get my flower. And place it down. And I want a little bit of the colour of the nail to show above. So I just need to get that in position. Not too low, but I do want to have that colour all the way around the flower, just so it sort of frames it. So it looks something like that. And then I will pop that in the lamp. So that's out the lamp. So there's just these two nails left, and I'm just going to put a few leaves on these. On this one, the middle nail, I'm going to put a different set of leaves. They're still gold, so it still goes in with the gold theme, but I'm going to do these ones which are sort of just cascading down the nail. So I'll start here. And that black will bring in with the black that goes around the nail. trying to get the angle. There we go. Couldn't quite get that angle. Oh, that one's leaping off. Try again. Sometimes you can't get leaves off, and then other times stickers off, and then other times they're just pinging off. Trying to get that one to stick there, like that. And then again, on this one, I'm going to go for this one here. And these will also catch the light. They've got little bits of, not hollow, but they definitely catch the light, even though they do have a life of their own. I'm going to pop that there like that. Yep, that's pretty. Nearly finished. So now I'm just going to go over with the no white top coat. And I'm not going to go over, I'm going to leave this bottom bit where it's matte. So I'm just basically going up to the line, sort of stay away and then push upwards, and then just guide the brush. See what I mean? Up to the line and push away. And then I'm just going over, and that's sealing in everything. And then once I've done that, I'll go over. Actually, I'm just thinking that won't be shiny then. Yes, I'll have to go up over that to seal the sticker in, and then I'll go matte up to the gold line. That's what I'll do. Yeah, so in order to seal this striping tape in, I'm having to go over, and I want that shine on the gold. So I'm not going to let that go matte. I'm going to keep that shiny. But if you want, what you can do is get a little very fine brush, like a striping brush, and that bit in between you can make matte again, which is probably what I'll do. So I'm just going over like that to make sure it's all sealed in. And I'm going to do that on all of the nails. Right, do you see what I mean? I've top coated and I've done the matte again on the bottom up to that line so that we've still got the shiny gold, but the bit in between I want matte as well. So I've just got a fine brush and I'm just going to dip that in. And then very carefully go through the middle with matte. And here is the reveal. I'm very, very happy with these colours. They're beautiful, they're rich, they're dense, they're so pigmented, they're gorgeous. They only needed one coat. You can see how they look at the bottom there for matte, and then you've got your shiny, and I thought they just went really well with gold. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, which will be very soon, because the 4 that I showed you at the beginning, the scented ones, I'm going to do those next.